Welcome back. Bronson Ammann joins the show. Bronson, recent graduate of Hopkinton High School, participated in a lot of different sports. We're going to go through it year by year. Thanks for coming on, Bronson.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so freshman year.
Freshman year. Okay, so fall of freshman year, I played golf. I was very new to golf back then. The only reason why I started playing golf was because my dad was just trying to get me out of the house during 8th grade year of COVID. And he was like, "You're not doing anything, so let's go golfing." And ever since then, I've just been hooked. And, but yeah, freshman year, it was alright. I think I was a 6th golfer, and I was like a 10 to 15 handicap. But I was playing just for fun. I mean, the team was very fun to be around with Evan, Cody Dexter, Hal Stokes, Adam, and then Cody, Sharon. But, yeah, we had a good team. We went to states as a team, but I think we finished like 6th. And I just missed individuals in a playoff, and Evan beat me, but he made birdie. I made bogey, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm very grateful for him making individuals, and he did well, and he had a lot of fun. But yeah. So should I hop into?
Just tell us briefly about like learning from those guys and coaching wise as well.
Yeah, that's when Coach Chase was still around. He helped me a lot. And I mean a lot. I mean, when I first walked in, very first practice, I got a bucket of balls for the range, and he saw me hit like 3 balls, and he's like, "All right, change this, this, and this." And then I've just kept the same ever since. And even just being around like Evan, Cody, Hal, Adam, just being around them and just knowing, like, just hearing what they said to each other and like the right thing to say, and just like swing mechanics and like what to do, what to think. It's still with me today, and it's just very, very inspiring. And it's also just very helpful just being around them because of how much they know about golf.
Did you find what was being done that way, just like the culture of Hopkinton golf in comparison to the way that other schools were, like pretty helpful because you got to see the way other schools did it as well?
Yeah, Hopkinton, they did it very, very well. I mean, Coach Chase had a very nice program there for a while, and he was the reason why I became the golfer I am today. And just with him and his coaching style and the way he got us to be a team and just bond together, it was just nothing else like that. You can't replicate that.
Entering the winter now, talk about what you were up to that first winter freshman year.
First winter freshman year. So I played basketball, but I was not very good. I played like 2 games, and I sprained my ankle pretty badly. And I missed every game until the very last one. And then I played in that one, and I still didn't play that good, but I mean, it was a fun year. It was, I forgot who I played with. I think I played with you, right?
Yep. Heisa.
Yep, Heisa. Yeah, I played with Drew and Heisa. I don't know who our coach was, but it was very fun. I mean,
we had Valari.
Was that Valari?
Yeah, it was Valari.
Wow. Okay, well, yeah, Valari. Yeah.
That was just a fun year. It was just for fun, really.
It was really just for fun. We faced people from Bow dunking on us. I mean,
that was
good. People in Hopkinton, we rarely see that, people dunking. So it was just to watch it was pretty fun, but just to play basketball with all those guys was really fun.
So moving on from Heisa into the spring, baseball season, your freshman year.
Yeah, so freshman year, gosh, I was very, very nervous going into that year because I was like, okay, well, we have a great team. I was with Malcolm that year. I was with Cody that year, and we loved baseball leading up to that moment. And, we all made varsity, which was really fun and very shocking for us because there's some other kids that we thought would make it over us. But when we ultimately heard, we're like, oh, dope. But, yeah, the team played very, very well. We went, 14-5.
14-5 overall. I think it was 13-4 in the regular season.
Yeah, I remember Monadnock was very, very good that year. They had Kevin Putnam, Cam
Oh
Olivo,
yeah.
Ben Dean.
Returning state champs from the year before too.
Yeah, and I mean, I played okay. I was very nervous every time I got up to the plate and got in the field because I knew if I made one mistake, Coach Chase was right there. He was ready to yell. So just having a fear factor in a coach is very good because then you learn from your mistakes and you make sure you don't screw it up. But yeah, I think I hit like 212 that year, which was very, very bad for me, but I had a lot of fun on that team, but a lot of guys that I learned from, and just hearing again from all the seniors that year, because I think we had like 7 or 8 that year.
Yeah, I think it was 7. Peyton, Owen, Jack, Bryce, Max.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm forgetting anybody.
Nah.
That's off the top of my head.
All those guys, though, I love them all. I mean, they were very fun to play with. They're all really nice kids, and just being around them was just awesome. Just awesome. But yeah, but when when we faced Monadnock in the semis, or no, it was quarters.
It was quarters because we beat Campbell in the opening round, Abram walk-off, I think.
Yeah.
And then it was Monadnock on the road in the second round.
Yeah, they were the number 1 seed. I don't think they lost at all that year either.
No.
And they had Kevin Putnam start. I remember that.
Yep.
I was coming off the bench. They had Cam Olivo come off.
Yeah.
First base to go pitch. And I remember I was down. It was like the 7th inning with 1 out. Jack just bunted to get the guys over to second and third. Or no, it was the 6th inning. Sorry. Jack bunted to go over. And it's like a tie. No, we're losing by 2.
So we're down 2. That's right.
Yeah. And I'm up to bat, and I come off the bench. I'm like shaking because I know Cam throws very hard. I'm a freshman just walking on, and I was not expecting to make varsity, but I did. And then I struck out, but sometimes just the way the leaf blows, And we ended up losing, but very fun year. Very fun year.
So summer came and went that year. I think it was 22.
Yep.
And then entering your sophomore year.
Yeah. Do you want me to talk about my summer?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So freshman going into sophomore year, that summer, I played with the Seacoast Pirates. I was 14 years old. And I played up a year for Seacoast. I was playing 15U as a 14-year-old. And, this is where, we get perfect game tournaments. We went to Georgia ultimately that year, and that's where I just exploded for baseball. I hit like 400 that year, facing some very, very good competition. No home runs, but I came close a couple times. I had a lot of RBIs. It was just a very fun year, and we won a tournament that year. I think it was the best of best tournament, but yeah, I played with kids from Exeter, Dover, even my buddies, Owen and Teo. They were the other 14-year-olds playing up, so it was very fun to play with them.
All right. So you had that whole summer experience, and then you're entering that, spring of your sophomore year. So back to golf.
Yeah, back to golf.
You guys had a pretty good team. You had some friends there. So.
Yep. Sophomore year golf. We went 29-1. We thought going into the States, I was okay, but going into the States, we were very, very confident. And, Evan, Zach, Adam, me, Hal. We had a very good team. And that's when we actually got moved down the division from D3 to D4. I forgot about that. And now we have to face a little kid from the Scenic named JoJo. So that was fun. But if you don't know who he is, he's definitely the best player in New Hampshire. And he qualified for a junior tour thing, which was just bonkers. But yeah, I ended up, I think I was like a 8 to 10 handicap that year. I played well all year, leading to states, and then I blew up and shot like a 97 state round, and cost my team the championship. But it was just a rough experience. It was not fun, but it was a lot of memories, so can't take anything back from that.
Yeah, tough one. No way around that.
Yeah.
But you get to have a great season overall, though, and that deserves to be celebrated.
Yeah.
On to the winter, sophomore year. New coaches, I think, that year.
Yeah, so I was on JV. I wasn't very good, but we had a new coach in Liam McNicholas. He was a very, very good and funny coach. And, JV was just a vibe that year. That's when all my friends in my grade, played with me on JV, because we had a lot of older kids that were very good and played varsity. But, yeah, we lost like 2 games that year. I think one was to Campbell and the other was to St. Thomas. And those 2 programs for basketball were very, very good. And, I played okay, and my other buddies really just did the job for me. But I was just there to have some fun and be the glue guy, I guess. But, played very well.
We sat on the bench together just watching the Guilford game in the Final Four at the end of the season.
Oh, yeah, that was rough.
We played well in the first half of that one. I know.
Yeah.
I was doing stats and you were sitting there just supporting, but that was an interesting one. So I think that kind of gave you really as a player a chance to say, okay, this is what I'm looking at once I go to varsity.
Yeah. I remember they had, oh my gosh, what's their name?
Reese Brothers.
Yeah, the Reese Brothers. I remember my first time seeing them, and they were like just warming up on our side of the court, and I'm like sitting back, I'm like, damn, that's a grown man. And they played like that, and we played well for the first half, like you said, and I think we were down by like, 5-10?
I think it was 3 going into halftime or something.
Yep, and then the Reese Brothers came in clutch and just went on a scoring streak. I remember that, and there's nothing we could do, and we lost by 20?
I think it was 60-42 or something.
Yeah, something like that. It was bad. But that was a very fun team to be with.
Okay, so moving on to the next one now. Baseball, coaching change, transition year for sure.
Oh boy.
That was my senior year. That was a challenging season for sure.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Anything positive or lessons learned you took from that?
Oh gosh, I had some arm issues that year.
Yep.
I felt so bad, but anytime I threw the ball, it just, something popped in my elbow. I just did not want to take a risk after spraining my ankle, for basketball. So I'm like, well, maybe I should take it easy. And I played first base, which I'm sorry, because that's Drew's position, but,
a little bit.
But, I hit well. I played defense well. I don't remember what my average was, but we went 1-15. The only win was against Raymond that year, and they were the other 1-win team that year. But, new coaching change. Kevin Hill. He was a good coach to be around, but he was a very good guy. Very good guy. But you could tell he was new and he didn't know what to do and didn't really know how to get the team as a bonding.
I think, he was learning the process of everything that first year.
Yeah, he definitely learned a lot of new things that year. But, the next year was a lot better, so.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it, growth and improvement.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so, summer of 23?
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, played with Pirates again. I was 15, turning 16 that year, and I played up again, but nobody was with me, so I was kind of all alone, but still with a lot of my teammates from the year past, and we weren't as good that year, but I made all tournament team in Georgia. Actually, 2 years. I forgot about freshman going to sophomore year, but again, still played very well. I hit around 390-ish. I was still an outfielder. Yeah, and gosh, we did not win a tournament that year, but we played. It was a very fun team to be around with Coach Chambly. He's a Marshwood coach up in Maine, I think. No. Yeah, Maine. Yeah, just a very good coach to be around and a lot of good coaches in the Seacoast program.
So you had that whole Seacoast Pirates experience, and then going into the next year, obviously, what's the transition like, from playing baseball to playing golf?
To be honest, it's tough to get a lot of rounds in for golf because, going into high school and going back into high school for sports, I mean, it was tough because typically all summer long you want to be practicing the sport you're going to go play, but for me, baseball was still my thing, and I didn't really realize it, but I just wanted to have a lot of fun. And, I mean, I kind of gave up baseball at that time, which was very tough for me. And I quit summer ball because, well, I just wanted to have that high school experience in the summer and just play a lot of golf, hang out with friends. And I feel like summer ball was taking that away from me. But going into golf from playing baseball, very difficult. I mean, it takes probably about 10 rounds before you find your golf swing again. And I made sure of that. But going into golf, junior year, we were all right. I think we had like an even record of I don't remember. I think it was like 15-15 or something. But we just snuck in to states. I played well all that year. I was around like a 6'7" handicap, and Zach was the guy that pushed me. I mean, it might sound bad, but we didn't really care if we won or lost a match. We were just there to have fun, and sometimes we had competitions against each other, like who would score better on what course and whatnot. But going into states, Coach Chase was still here, and Zach and I have still yet to break 80, and we went to a practice round in North Conway. And we ended up both shooting a 78, breaking 80. So that was a lot of fun. And then probably like a few days after that, I shot my personal best, a 72. One over. And I was finished second in my division before going into individuals. But the bad thing about that was Zach did not end up making individuals, missing the cut by one. Which was very, very hard for me and probably for him. But I just wanted a buddy there just to be in individuals because I never went. But having a friend there that knows a lot of golf and just pretty much my best friend. I mean, I still talk with him and still play golf with him to this day. But not for him not being there, which stunk. But it is what it is. It was just very tough. But going to individuals, played at Beaver Meadow. I did not play well that day. I shot I blew up sophomore year at States. I shot like a 80 something. I don't know. It was really bad, but luckily everybody else did the same thing. So I still snuck in. Jojo, he shot 7 under, and I was the second guy who shot 9 over that day.
Wow.
So I was equivalent to 10 over, and at States, he actually shot 7 under and shot 5 under at Beaver. So he was 12 under, and I was 10 over. So a very wide gap between first and second. But yeah, still finished second in the division. Then that qualified me for regionals that year. And that was a very fun course. We went to Mohegan Sun down in Connecticut, and I shot like an 82, 83, and that put me at like 16th in New England.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was very, very weird driving down there just to actually play a tournament because it's not really my thing. I mean, I don't really play a lot of tournaments for golf, but yeah, I still ended up being there and just having a lot of fun on the golf course. So yeah.
Moving back on to basketball, this would be your junior year.
Junior year basketball, I was a swinger for that team. I maybe got like 10 minutes of playtime in varsity, but JV was a lot of fun. Liam was still our coach. I don't know what our record was, but still just being around a lot of kids and a lot of friends.
I think your first year you had only one loss. I think you're during sophomore year. I'm not sure about your junior year.
Yeah, I don't remember junior year, but it was still a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still remember to this day, before the game, he's like, guys, come on, just have some fun. JV's a vibe. Just go out there and have some fun. I don't care if we win or lose. Just go out there and have some fun. And that's the way I took it. I mean, I went out there, had some fun, played a lot of games, played some really well games, actually. I remember Monadnock, I had like 20 points, but it was really Ben Norman and Kyle that played better than me, which was, it was kind of stunt for them because they were first on JV, and then middle of the year they came up to swing because Coach Miller realized how good they were. But yeah, still a lot of fun to play with them.
So you want to talk about the outcome of that year, Kearsarge?
Kearsarge, yeah.
You had Newport in the first round, won that one.
Yeah, we won Newport by a good amount, and remember Abram, Colby, Vincent were our three seniors that year. And I remember I didn't play at all in Kearsarge, but still a very, very tough game. I mean, we won both our matchups leading up to that. Noah Whipple was a very, very good player, and he cooked us. I mean, he played very well. His little brother's is good as well, but I don't think he played varsity my junior year, but his senior year he did. But yeah, he I don't know what he ended up with, but it was a good amount.
Yeah, he had a lot of threes. I remember watching from the bench there.
I remember Miller was like, "Get up on him," which was funny, but yeah, it was a rough loss, and I remember, I mean, I'm very close with Colby, more so than Vincent and Abram, but Colby's my guy, and I remember after the game, we're in the locker room, I'm just sitting there like in disbelief. And I see Colby, I see Noah, I see Abram and Vincent all walk in at the same time. All of them just bawling their eyes out. I'm like, oh. I started crying a little bit too, but I tried to keep it in. But it was more like just a hug and I love you, bro. And then kind of just moved on.
That locker room was really quiet that day. I remember that.
It was rough. It was rough.
And that was Matt's last game coaching.
Yeah. After that, Liam got called up to varsity.
Yeah, and we found that out in the spring last year.
Yep. During baseball season.
Yep. So baseball season, junior year.
So
one more games.
Yeah. One more than one game, but we went 4-12. This is where I exploded pitching wise. I think I had like a 2.5 ERA, and I was not expecting it. I kind of just went through the motions, and somehow people just couldn't really seem to hit me very well. And I remember there's one game I remember very, very vividly. It was a Prospect Mountain game.
Yeah.
Prospect Mountain game. I remember like 30 minutes. We're like 30 minutes late to game. So we have like maybe 10, 20 minutes to warm up. and we don't know who's even starting on the mound that game. And as soon as we walk on the field, Coach Hill calls me. He's like, "Yo, you're starting." I'm like, "Okay." So I go through like half of my warm up. I don't even feel good. It's cold. It's rainy. And I just pitched one heck of a game. I went 7 innings, I had like 12 strikeouts, 1 earned run, and I had 2 hits that game. Cody was the guy that drove both the RBIs in, so we won that game 2-1. So it was a very close game, but we won, and it was a very good game. And Drew actually interviewed us right after that.
Yeah, on the bus coming home.
Yep, I remember one thing I said, I used my fastball a lot that game, and they just could not hit it. So, yeah.
It worked.
It worked. Yeah, whatever works.
So headed into your senior year last summer.
Yeah, so summer, this is where Zach graduated, so it was just Tate and I. I mean, we had other kids, but Tate was my best bud that year. And we played golf pretty much once a week leading up to that golf season. I quit baseball, like I said, but yeah, golf was my thing now. And I think we just missed the playoffs that year. Like it was very close. I think it was one match that we lost that we could have had. It was the very first one. I played very badly that day. I mean, everybody did. I shot like 10 over, which was not like me at all. And ever since then, I shot better than 4 over for the rest of the matches that year. I remember I shot even par at Sunapee. And then Tate and I went to states, and he did not have a good day on the course, but I played all right. I shot 4 over total on the day, so it put me at a 76, and that put me at like 4th for states. And JoJo shot like 7 under that day, but we won't talk about that. But it still made it to individuals because it was top 16 for individuals, and had a very, very good day that day. I remember the one guy I had to beat was this guy named Brody Shaw from the Scenic. And he was 2 strokes ahead of me. And I remember my very first hole, I had like a shot. It was a par 5 and I had a double bogey to start. And when I got on that second tee, I kind of just clicked for me and I just started playing very well. I shot even par on the back 9 and I shot 1 over for the other ones. So I shot really well that day. I think I shot 3 over that day. So it put me at 7 over equivalently, and that got me into regionals again. Finished 3rd in our division, and then I qualified for regionals again, and then shot an 81 at regionals, and that put me at 13th for New England. So still yet again another, and Evan actually went down to regionals with me and actually recorded it all. So it was very fun that year. Very, very fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Then you had your final year of basketball and everything.
Yeah. I was full varsity that year. I played in like 5 games. I mean, which I kind of expected. I mean, basketball's not really my thing, but yeah, I was more like a glue guy. I was there for fun, just to hustle and just make sure everybody around me in practice hustles equivalent as me. Because one thing you should know about me is, doesn't matter the sport, I will give it my all. And my dad drilled that into my head when I was younger. He's like, I don't care what you do or how bad you are at it. Play as hard as you can. And so ever since, I've it just snapped, and I've always been like that. But yeah, we went like 7-9 that year. It was It was the best 7-9 team I've ever been on. And, we had a lot of talent that year. A new freshman, Tommy Dwyer. He was very, very good for a freshman. And, I remember that Campbell game, our playoff game against Campbell. We were 12 seed?
It was
13?
3 versus 13 or 4 versus something like
something
3
like
versus 14. I want to say no. It was 3 versus 14 or like 4 versus 12, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And we faced Campbell. It was a very, very close game. I mean, I remember we were talking about this right before in the locker room, like nobody like in the playoffs wants to face us because everybody knew in the division that like we were right there. Like no matter who we faced, we gave it our all and we had a chance to win every single game.
I know 9 losses sounds like a lot, but you had some really tight games in there with some really good teams. Kearsarge, one of them.
Yeah. We had like 5 or 6 losses at least within single digits, which was just very tough for us. But, that Campbell game we lost. I don't know how much we lost by, but I remember Chase was playing very well.
I think I want to say you guys had them to like 2 or 3 late. I wasn't there in person. I was watching online from UNH. And I think you guys were within like 1, 2, or 3, and in the end it might have been like 6 or 7, but it was because of the intentional fouls at the end, so it was closer than 6 or 7, really.
Right, yeah, and playing in that gym was crazy. I didn't get into the game, but I'm sure players playing in that gym, insane. I mean, it was nothing like it. I mean, you could feel the ground just rumbling underneath you, and anytime any player made like a really good move, it was just crazy. It was insane. And we lost, but it was tough. Everybody stayed on the court, which was weird. But I cried, a lot of my teammates cried, a lot of hugs, and I remember the post-game speech by Liam. He's like, this is the best 7-9 team in the entire universe. And he started crying and everybody just hugged all the seniors. He hugged a lot of people. And was cried a little bit, but it was a tough loss. Very, very tough pill to swallow there. But, after that, it was baseball. I was all in on baseball.
Baseball season, any cool positive takeaways doing it one last time?
A lot of memories went through my head that year. I remember just when I was a kid, like I've always had a baseball bat in my hand whenever I could walk. And every single second I played, I would never take back. I mean, we only went 5-11 that year, but or this year technically, but there's a lot of talent on that team. A lot of close losses. We did not make the playoffs. We were 1 win short again, but it was a lot of fun that year. I pitched okay. There's only really 2 games that I could have done better. It was Brady in Cooperstown, and then the Mascoma game. And I would have had like a 1-something ERA if it wasn't for those games, but I had like a 4. I let up like 9 earned runs, but for both those games. But it was just a rough year. But I hit really well. Hit 350. Had 2 home runs. I had a crazy OPS. It was like 1.12 or 1.21 or something like that.
Wow.
It was insane. It was just a lot of fun. And I mean, I would never forget any kids on that team. Devin, Cody, Michael, Travis, Nate, all of them. It's not all of them, but seriously, like all of them I will never forget. It was a lot of fun.
Walking across that stage, graduating, what went through your mind?
I did it. When I walked across, I shook Mr. Kelly's hand, got my flower, and first thing I did, I sat down, or we got sat down. I opened it, I'm like, damn, it's real. And, I was expecting a blank one, to be honest. But I did it, and, yeah, it was a fun night.
It was a rainy night.
It was a rainy night.
You guys were dealt a tough hand with that one.
Yeah, it was pouring. I remember we were in the school for like 45 minutes maybe, and by the time like the music started playing, we had to like start running, and everybody had umbrellas under them. Everybody just got soaking wet, but yeah, it was a lot of fun that day, and yeah, just memories. A lot of memories will be made.
Okay, so now, what are you up to now? Let everybody know, and let everybody know about your plans.
Okay, well, so this summer I'm gonna be playing golf, but I plan to attend NHTI for some collegiate golf, just getting some gen eds done. Don't have a full major yet, but yeah, playing NHTI golf, and hopefully that goes well. And but my plan after that is to go to Penn State for the PGM program, Pro Golf Management. And then once I'm done with that, I'm hoping to be either playing professionally for whatever tour or at a local country club, being the club pro.
So you did all this just to get into Penn State and go to the football game?
Oh, you got me.
I knew it.
No, but yeah, seriously. There is only like 16 colleges in the entire world that has the PGM program. And you could either do it one of two ways. You either do it through college, or you could do it through classes online, as long as somebody mentors you. But I chose the college route, and it goes by a lot quicker that way. And yeah, that's my plan.
All right, so can we expect to see you coaching something someday?
You can actually. This fall, I'm coaching for the golf team. I'm going to be assistant coach, just getting the guys some good lessons, some good swing tips, and I mean, they all look up to me, and they know that. But I'm hoping they like me there. They like me as a coach. I mean, I know they would like me to be a player too, but I'm hoping they take every piece of advice I can give them, because then I know when I was a freshman and I got tips like that, it helped me excel to what I am today. And I'm hope that everybody on that team takes it and excels just like I did.
All right, what are your main pieces of advice? You're going to be saying some of this stuff to the guys you're going to be coaching soon.
Don't screw up. No, but I don't know. Take every second and every tip to heart. That's what I would say. And don't get better, or don't get bitter, get better. That's what I would say.
All right, awesome.
All right.
Thanks, Bronson.
Thank you, Drew.
Please subscribe to the channel. It helps out a bunch and is completely free. Thank you.